Pretty chilly start to the morning. -2. -2 actual temperature. I don't know what they're saying. Last I heard last night on the news, excuse me, I heard they were saying the wind chill is going to be down around -20. Which I don't know. Once you get around 0, it's just cold. It's just cold. Ain't no other way around it. Now, we were working that down there at Marshfield. We were told the temperature was supposed to be low fuel pressure. That's how you know it's cold, when the truck's reading low fuel pressure. But yeah, down around where we're working at, they said the actual temperature this morning was supposed to be around -9. So it's going to be some of the colder weather we've worked in several years. Thankfully, oh my gosh, must have slept too much. Things are going to be brittle. Things are going to be brittle this morning. So we'll probably ease on down to the job site here in a bit and try to do some cutting. Now, hopefully this evening I can go load up the machine and drop the machine off tomorrow. Because after today, it's supposed to warm up. That's the crazy thing, you know. Like right here, it's -2. It'll be -3 or 4 when I get down the river bottom for sure. But this Saturday, it's supposed to be up in the 60s. In 4 days, it's supposed to be in the 60s, and here we have -2 and -9 and 10 down at the job site. But yet we're going to have 60s Saturday. The weather here in Missouri is so screwy, so inconsistent. And it's like this all the time. It doesn't matter if it's spring, summer, fall, or winter. This is what our weather does. It jumps around all the time. Not only that, it's going to be a sloppy mess coming towards the weekend. I mean, having this skiff of snow and warming up like that, it is going to be a loblolly. Just a loblolly. I'm going to ease on in here to the coffee shop and meet up with Dad. Then we'll probably have a few cups of coffee, then venture on south. It's cold this morning. It's real cold. I've got ice in my beard. I know it's cold because Dad's wearing a stocking cap. Dad never wears a stocking cap. Of course, I've always got 2 or 3 of these longer threads beanies or stocking caps in my truck because I wear a stocking cap all the time. My ears get cold easy. And Dad, he never wears one. I don't know how, but if it's 50 degrees, my ears are cold. If my ears are cold, I'm miserable. I could be out here in a sleeveless shirt. As long as I got a beanie on, I'm all right. But when my ears get cold, I'm miserable. So that's how I know it's cold this morning, is when Dad's wearing a beanie or a stocking cap. We're over here. We had to cut that treetop up first thing this morning so we could drive the truck and cross the creek. And I just parked right there. Of course, I left the truck running. And that big jewel right there was the first one I got barked up. It's pretty good in here. Gonna get him barked. Then they're just scattered all out through here. These big tall trees. Big tall trees. Several of them. So we'll get started barking them. And we should get pretty close to getting the majority of the cutting done today. Other than the sycamore, we'll cut the walnut. Then we'll go back through and cut the sycamore. That way everything's not so congested. Because like over here, there's not going to be a lot of sycamore to cut. There's just a handful. Most of the sycamore go over here on the other side, which you can see them standing there, those tall trees. But the better walnut's over here in this low bottom here. And it's just, other than the walnut, it's just a lot of this scrubby stuff. A lot of box elder. Just stuff that doesn't ever get big enough to cut. Some elm in here. So, I'm running a different axe today. I like this one a little better. So we're going to get back to barking these trees. And a lot of people ask why we bark them. Well, when the waters get up and flood here like they do so often, they wash a lot of dirt and sediment into the bark of these trees. Sand, sediment, dirt. And you'll stay sharper longer barking these trees. It's just something we've always done. And it's just something we continue to do whenever we're cutting on these creek bottoms, cutting ash, maple, sycamore, walnut, bur oak. We bark these things. So I'm going to turn the camera off because my fingers are about to freeze off, and we're going to get back to work. Beards. They're not all they're cracked up to be. Mine's full of ice. Full of ice. Here on the river, cutting in -2 weather. Let's flip around. Oh, we can't. Can't flip around. We got 5 or 6 good ones right here to bark. They'll be next on the chopping block. You don't see them much taller than these. Like I said, we'll flip the camera around here in just a second and show you. And I've got ice everywhere. I know from sweating, like at the corners of my eyes, I can feel them starting to freeze together. Beards. Well, let's get to barking. We'll set the axe down, but that's a smaller one of the two, and my gosh, just look how tall these things are. This one here's, that's a good log, man. That's a good quality log right there. I'm about to break my back bending over. That hog right there. That's a big boy right up there. Big boy. That's a good one right there. Good tall trees. We'll go up here and look at some of these ones that we've been cutting. They're sappy, but anytime you get in these bottoms, you know they're going to be sappy. That's just, I can only think of a handful of times that I've seen these river bottom walnut trees that aren't sappy. When I say a handful of times, I mean probably just a handful of logs in the course of my, I guess I've been logging right at 18 years now. So, they're good logs. They're clean. Clean. Like I said, they are sappy, but they're clean. Got good color to them. Good color. There's 2 more right over there. We gotta cut yet. The old girl there's got some size to it. They're just a good set of logs. Good set of logs. I can't believe it. -4 this morning. Well, on the way down here, we see the coldest we see it was -6. And then Saturday, 60 degrees. Talk about a wobble. It'll be a mess. It will be a mess. A few pretty good ones back up there. I see yet standing. Good walnut. We'll get over here and get these barked. Get them ready to go. Alright, I'm barely staying ahead of Dad. He's been nipping at my heels. There she goes. That's a big tree. Nice, nice. As cold and brittle as things are, that's the best place for that big devil right there. Right there. We'll just hook on with a grapple. We'll pull her down nice and easy. No chance of busting anything. Now I got this one here barked. I've got a few more out here I gotta get to now. This little big boy here is about ready to come down. Tall trees. Tall trees. Clipping the spurs. It's cold. Dad's blowing his hands up on the muffler of the saw there. Perfect. We are up here. We come to get the skid steer. Actually, we come to get the skidder and or skid steer. I thought I had more. Well, I guess I did. I went to put some fuel in the tank because the skid steer is about out of fuel. And I put more in there than I thought I did. I knew I should have stopped and got fuel, but that's what you get. You second guess yourself. You're like, no, I've got enough. I've got enough. Then you don't have enough. I doubt we take the skids. We'll probably take the skidder with us tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and pile these logs up and we'll come back and get the skid steer tomorrow night because I've got some cleanup I was going to do with the skid steer, and I know we're not going to have enough fuel to do that, which we'll try to get all we can done because I've got the skidder started and warming up because it's cold up here too. It's cold up here, and we're going to let things warm up. We've had the skid steer running for a little while, so now we're going to stack these logs up, kind of get them out of the way, so they're not taking up so much room. We got them all rode up. Pretty good pile of walnut right there. Pretty good pile of walnut. I got my buddy Mike with me. Some of you probably remember Mike. Hold on just a second. Okay, we're back. But yeah, some of you guys probably remember seeing Mike in some of my videos a couple months ago. Mike went to Paul Bunyan with me. Mike's a good friend of mine. And I had him tag along with me this evening just to kind of help me out. He's he's back there. We can see him in the truck plugging along. We don't let Mike run any kind of equipment, but he can drive the truck. So I'm gonna have him come out here and we're gonna load up here to where it's not as rough, my gosh. We're gonna load out here to where it's kind of a straighter shot, no incline, because it's slick. The snow is slick. We were going to take the skidder today, but I think we'll just take the skid steer and come back tomorrow and get the skidder. So we're going to get out here and try to get this thing loaded up. Bubble gummed down. I hope Mike didn't. I told Mike we'd chain up once we got out here with the attachments. I just put the brush grapple up there, so hopefully Mike didn't lose it. We'll see. We'll see. Loaded up, headed down the road. We'll come back tomorrow for the skidder. Hopefully it's supposed to be a little bit warmer tomorrow, some sunshine, so maybe it'll kind of, I think it ain't going to thaw things out much or make the roads any better, but might help a little. But like I said, they both got to be moved, so we'll just grab this one, get it on out. We've got to come back up here and probably next week anyway to do some more work up here in this area. So it's just a quick little deal going back down closer to home to cut for this week only, then back up here, then back home, and we're all over the place. We got timber bought everywhere. This weekend I've got to go up around Kansas City to look at timber, so busy. Couldn't done today without my co-pilot there.
No fools.
You haven't seen Mike in a while. Mike's been doing top secret ninja stuff. He's been out of the country on missions we couldn't even dream of. So it's good to have you back with us. But tomorrow, I think the only thing we got planned for tomorrow is to come up here and grab the skidder and get it down there because I've got some meetings tomorrow morning that I've got to attend to with Shanae. So tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, we'll come up here and get the 548, get it down to the job site. Then Thursday, the weather should be, it'll be good, but it's going to be a sloppy mess starting Thursday. Things are going to start to thaw out. That warmer weather's going to start to get here. Starting tomorrow will be warmer weather, but Thursday the weather will really be warming up, well above freezing. So it'll be a nasty mess, but Thursday we're going to try to have a really good day dragging logs. See if we can't get all those out, which we shouldn't have any trouble getting those walnut out. Altogether, there should be, I think, between 43 to 45 trees. We shouldn't have any trouble getting them out. Don't have to pull anything, so that's always a big plus right there when you don't have to spend the time to pull trees. So just cut them, top them, drag them out to the landing, then we'll get them bucked and laid out with a skid steer, and we'll be ready to go. We've already got an appointment to get rid of logs Friday. We're booked up for like the next 3 Fridays. I've got us booked for right now. So busy stuff. This weather it's not helping us any. But it's wintertime, what do you do? So guys, thanks a lot for following along, hanging out with us as always. Be sure to check us out on all of our social outlets, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, at Turner Logging LLC. Appreciate all the feedback on Timber Tracker. Actually had a pretty cool call today from a gentleman from Pennsylvania. Wanted to know if we could make some upgrades on the standing timber side of the app, scaling standing timber. And we actually already have those upgrades planned. They're some of our next upgrades, so it's going to be some big changes there on the app as far as how it works, scaling standing timber. So some big upgrades in the works there. Hopefully coming soon, I'm thinking. Hopefully it'll be here by fall. You know how this digital stuff works. It's slow. I hate it. It's slow. But hopefully we can get moving on it pretty fast. Hopefully the upgrades aren't too big of a deal since we've already got a lot of the platform built. So check that out. A lot of you guys should have got emails on the new Logger Thread shirt, The Fuel. If you haven't, be checking for that on the website or on the social outlets, mainly Instagram. We do some stuff on Facebook with Logger Threads, not much. It's mainly Instagram. So check all that stuff out, guys. I'm sure we'll make some kind of video tomorrow. I'm sure a video of some sort. So check all that out. We got some miles to drive yet because we got to go drop this bad boy off the job site. So guys, we will see you tomorrow. See you.